Right then guys, hello, it is GT here, welcome back to my channel, and of course, welcome back to Outta Helgen. So guys, over the last 10 episodes or so, we have been completing the Thieves Guild questline, and in last week's episode, we actually managed to complete it. And that means that today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and we're actually going to be revisiting our house over in Falkreath. And for those of you that haven't seen the earlier episodes, we actually managed to buy some land in Falkreath. We then built a house called Lakeview Manor from scratch, and today we are going to be kitting it out with all kinds of stuff on the inside. So guys, let's head over to Lakeview Manor and start making the place look amazing. However guys, just before we head over there, I'm going to sell a few bits and bobs that we've picked up on our travels over here in Riften. Hi Grelka, cheerful as usual I see.
Come on, come on.
So we haven't got stuff that's worth like absolutely loads, but we've picked up some dwarven stuff and generally just a few things that will make us a little bit of coin. So we've cleaned out Grelka for all of her money, so we're going to need to go over here. So we are a little bit limited as to what we can sell to Medaci, but I'm sure we can get rid of some stuff. Just realised I've got a ring of stamina, and as I'm not wearing a ring, it's probably going to be quite useful to keep that. And those of you that have been watching the last couple of episodes will know that I'm actually going to start collecting as many of these gems as I can, so I'm not going to sell any of these at all. Right, over to Ballerman, see if we can sell anything to him. Not really. I'm going to keep the Nightingale blade so we can hang it up in our house. Sell this iron sword. And that's really about it. We've not got too much else to sell. I definitely will be keeping this Thieves Guild armor along with my Nightingale armor too. Right, so in total now, we've got 9,216 gold, which should allow us to get some really, really cool stuff in our house. So off we go to Lakeview Manor. Okay, so here we are at this absolutely magnificent looking building. Oh, I remember that eagle from previous episodes. He always seems to like hang about around the house. I don't know what it is, but the fact that we built this house literally from scratch just makes me absolutely love the place. So if we take a look at the drafting table, we can just double check exactly what rooms we have in the house. So we've got an alchemy lab, we have got bedrooms, we've got a cellar, we've obviously got the entryway, a kitchen, and the main hall. And I do seem to remember, I think we've stored some items in here. Yeah, so we've got some resources here ready to go, like clay and nails and stuff. But I think we're probably going to need to stock up on some of these at some point too. Ah, I forgot about this one. We actually built stables for some reason, even though I don't have a horse, but maybe we could get one. Ah, so available is an animal pen and a garden. Should we just build one? Okay, so animal pen added and a garden. Yay. So this looks like the garden to me. And, oh, wow, we can actually activate the soil and grow stuff. That's cool. So I wonder where the animal pen is, if it's up by the stables maybe. Oh, no, here it is. Yeah, that looks like it. Oh, and I've got a butterfly and a torch bug. Did they come with the animal pen? Are these my pets? I don't know. Oh, no, the butterfly's had enough, he's gone. So I guess that we probably need to go and head inside to find out what we can build on the inside. So I think that in every room, you've got a workbench like one of these. And I think basically what that means is you go to this workbench in each of the rooms, and that's where you actually make stuff into that room. Yeah, so it looks like in each room you go to the workbench and then it gives you a list of what you can make and what resources you need in order to make it. I love the idea of this. You can actually like mount animals onto your wall. I think one thing we're missing at the moment though, really, aside from everything, is lighting, because it just seems a bit kind of gloomy in this house. So I think maybe this main hall area here could be the place that we start to decorate first, as it is the biggest room. So let's take a look at the workbench and see what we can actually build. So taking a look at that, there are quite a lot of resources that are needed to basically make everything. I'm just going to kind of grab as many as I can from the chest outside and then just go for it, really. I seem to remember seeing some iron fitting, so we can make a couple of those. Also do a few hinges and maybe a lock as well. So let's have a look at what we can actually make with this. Right, so I think we'll make a chest. That's always probably going to be quite useful. So for things like chairs and tables, it looks like you pretty much only need logs and nails to make, so I think we'll do some of those. Take a look at how this looks. Oh, wow, that's quite good, actually. You get the lights with the table by the looks of it, so we shouldn't have too many problems there. Wow, so this is actually starting to look really cool. So for these display cases, we need some glass, and I'm not entirely sure where to get it from yet, so we'll leave those for now. And, oh, yes, we can make an armor mannequin. Yes! Let's definitely make this guy. Where actually is he? Where's my armor mannequin? He's disappeared. I've found him. He's upstairs. So it looks like when we build stuff from the workbench down there, it builds stuff for this whole area too upstairs. Let's see what else we can build. I think we could probably make everything in the shelves section. So can we? Yeah. Oh, and there's one right in front of us. So the shelves look like they pretty much come with candles, do they? Yeah, so that adds a little bit of light too. I'm guessing there's probably going to be some upstairs as... Oh, yes, there is, definitely. So we've got these little corner ones. Ah, wow. It looks much more homely now. I really enjoy doing this. It's so much fun. So a fireplace. Let's do that. And I think that's probably the last thing we can build. Oh, no, we can do some barrels and stuff as well, actually. Let's do one of those. Build another wardrobe. And, okay, we've run out of iron fitting, so we can't do the small wardrobe. But, yeah. Oh, the fireplace is cool. Wow. So if you've watched my streams on survival mode, this would be really useful because you've got a cooking pot, you've got a nice warm fire. Ah, lovely. Oh, crap. I'm messing the place up already. Got to take pride in my house. Let's put the bowl back. Oh, nice. An apple dumpling. Right, so we're going to have a look at what materials we need to gather in order to make the rest of everything in this room. So just taking a quick look at some of the materials needed for things like the arcane enchanter, you need stuff like refined moonstone and gold ingots, which can be quite tricky to come across. So we might not be able to make everything, but I'm pretty excited to start making some of these mounted heads. So I think I'm probably going to need to make a notes page on my phone and just kind of make a shopping list of what we need to get. That's 1 glass, 2 glass, iron fittings. So let's try 6 of those.
2 hours later.
So first up, we're going to need quite a lot of things such as sawn logs and nails. So I think we'll start by getting the basic essentials. So let's head over to our local mill. So I think we should probably buy literally 100 logs. So that's going to be 1,000 gold.
I'll have them hold over right away.
Okay, so lumber has been bought. I think we need to go get as many iron ingots as we possibly can now. Look at this guy. He's trying to break into the shop. One of my fellow Thieves Guild friends. I'll leave him to it. So I'm just having a quick look in the Riverwood Trader. I was hoping that maybe I could pick up some hides from here, but it looks like we've only really got some cow hides. However, there is a lot of glass here, which should do us for everything that we need. So in order to make the mounted animal heads, we need things like deer hide, goat hide, large antlers, leather strips, hawker tusks and things like that. We don't actually need goat horns, but I think you might need those in order to make some of the lights on the outside of the house. Actually, just next to these goat horns in the background, you can probably see one of those lamps that I'm talking about. So I think I'll buy all of these. So we did also need a grand soul gem to make the arcane enchanter, but I'm not going to spend that amount of money on one. Hopefully we'll just find one on our travels. We can sell some of these scrolls as well actually to him just to get a little bit more money back. The thief's still outside trying to break in. He's running off now. Don't kill the chicken, mate. Don't kill the chicken. Right, so I think we will go and head over to Whiterun next. Now we're definitely going to need to get quite a lot of iron ingots, so we might need to do the rounds on the blacksmiths. Oh, this is great actually. She's got 42 iron ingots, so I'm literally just going to buy all of those. Also got some iron ore too, so we can make some more, along with 29 leather strips, so she's really sorted us out here. Oh wow, and she's actually got refined moonstone as well, so we're going to buy one of those, just so it's one more thing we've got ready to make the arcane enchanter when we can. Oh wow, we're pretty heavy now. I didn't think about this. Now, thankfully, we aren't too far over the weight. Now, if we drop this staff of firebolts and also the pickaxe, we are then underneath the weight that we need to be. So I think what we'll do, we'll head back to Lakeview Manor, drop off a few iron ingots, and then come back. I can actually make some more building materials, like some locks. We did need quite a few iron fittings too, so I'll make some of these, along with some hinges. And we do need a lot more nails too, so we can make some of those. I'm pretty sure all of my smithing levels have come from building this house, actually. So just double checking our log pile, and yes, we have 167 logs ready to go. I think we'll just head inside now, actually, and see what we can build while we're here to save doing 2 trips. Now, that looks so much more homely than it did before, just with a bit of light. I'm starting to really like this place. So we can build a second chest. We can now build a small wardrobe. We can now build the display case and the display case on a low table. And, oh, we can also build a chandelier. Fantastic. Right, so where's all this stuff? Oh, okay, so here's the low display case. That's pretty cool. See if there's anything else we can put in here, actually. Got another chest over here. And I'm guessing the chandelier. Yes, here it is. That looks pretty cool. And the other display case, yep, it's over here. Lakeview Manor is really starting to take place now. I love it. Ooh, there's some Argonian blood wine on the side table too. Cool. So in this cabinet here, I've just found a mammoth tusk. And I was just thinking, how cool would it be if you could, like, mount a mammoth's head on this wall or something? That'd look awesome. Right, so let's just double check what exactly we need to get these animal heads. So in this main hall, we've built pretty much everything that we can. And I think I'm going to leave the alchemy lab and the arcane enchanter till last and just go after these mounted animal heads now. We might leave the slaughterfish out just because they're a bit of a pain to try and kill. But mud crabs, hawkers, goats and elks, I'm pretty sure we can get some of those. So let's go hunting. So guys, I am now at the Snowvale Sanctum, and the reason that I'm here is because I'm pretty sure that there are some hawkers relatively nearby. So we'll go and grab our hawker tusks from there. I've found some hawkers. Just look at these three guys waddling their way over to me. They actually do take quite a lot of damage to kill, but they're not really particularly dangerous because they're so slow. Right, let's just search this one. And yeah, there's a hawker tusk, so we only actually need to kill one. I think I might kill all three of them though, just in case we can mount some more hawker heads around the house. Let's take the hawker tusk. And the third one. So now we need to get a goat hide, a deer's hide, and I think some antlers. So for the mounted deer and the mounted mud crab, I need to pick up mud crab chittins and deer's antlers and I think deer hide. So we need to find some of those. I don't know if I can find goats around here, but I know I could grab the rest of them from just this area around Whiterun. Oh, I've spotted a deer and he appears to have antlers, so that could be good. Oh yes, first time kill. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I'd be chasing deers around for ages. So we've got some deer hide, large antlers. Wow, that was much quicker than I expected. So mud crabs are usually found by water, so I thought I'd just have a quick look here. But just look at these guys. How cool would it be to have like a life-size mammoth in your house and like a giant's head or something? That'd be amazing. Unfortunately, though, you can't. So I need to head over here, find some mud crabs to kill. And I spy some mud crabs. Let's kill a few. And mud crab chittins, we need 2 of those. However, because we've killed 2 of them, I think we might as well loot the rest. Like I said earlier, if there are other places in the house that we can build animal heads, we might as well just take the lot, really.
We'll take the lot.
Now, goat might be a difficult one, simply because if you kill somebody's goat on a farm, you get a bounty, but I don't really fancy running around in the wilds just chasing a goat, so I think we'll just go to a farm and see if we can kill one there. I do kind of feel bad killing a goat though, because obviously earlier on in the series, we made friends with a goat in Falkreath. Oh dear, I don't think this farm has a goat, so I think we might need to go to Falkreath and kill our goat friend. Oh my goodness, the goat is still here. So for those of you that haven't seen the earlier episodes, this goat was here, walking into this fence continuously over the space of like a couple of days when I was to and fro from Falkreath. And he's still here about 12 episodes later. I'm going to have to see if there's a different goat somewhere else before I kill him. Oh no, there isn't. There's just a cow. I'm going to have to kill him. To be honest, I actually don't know that if you kill a goat, you get a bounty. So I might just go for it and see what happens. Oh, yes you do. Let's quickly get his hide.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Now, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I've got some stolen items, so I can't just pay him my bounty of 5 gold. So it looks like I'm going to have to use my power of being the leader of the Thieves Guild and pay to persuade him. Right then, so back to Lakeview Manor we go. Okay, so back to the workbench, and let's get building these heads. So the elk head, the goat head, the hawker head, and the mud crab. And now let's see what these guys look like. Wow, look at that elk. That looks amazing. I think that's probably going to be my favourite one. Oh, the mud crab just appeared on the wall there. I don't know if you guys saw that. He wasn't there at first. Now, I know I said I was upset about killing the goat, but let's be honest. That goat is pretty famous now. So, the fact that we've now got that exact goat's head on our wall, I think that's pretty cool. Just look at him. He still looks quite happy. And, of course, here's our hawker head. And I love that. Now, I've just come into the bedroom, and I can see that you can get a saber-toothed cat head on the wall, and also wolf heads, which is pretty cool. But guys, for today's episode, we are done. And the reason for that is this took so much longer than I expected it to do. So I think next week's episode, we will try and finish the whole house. And I think the way we'll do it is next week, I'll gather all of the resources ready before I start recording, so we can just literally absolutely blitz the whole place. So guys, don't forget to hit the like button for Lakeview Manor. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But aside from that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you back here very soon.